So you want to be a runner and you go to the big box store to look at shoes, and there's all these shoes. These are less expensive models. Do not do this. Go to a real running store because you want to get on the roads having a happy little foot. Now, if your foot isn't happy when you're running with your pup, and let's say you have Haglund's deformity, that bump in the back of your leg, or you're developing Achilles tendon issues, that Achilles runs in the back of your leg, or even worse, plantar fasciitis, that burning in the bottom of your foot, let me help you get on the roads without pain.
So if you've been following me for your Haglund's deformity or Achilles issues, usually what I've been running in is the Saucony Pro. I will have links down below for you. And there's a reason I choose the shoes I do. The whole idea is to not have anything rub on the back of your heel for your Achilles, to make sure you have enough arch support, of course, done through an insert, and nice soft footing underneath. Super important. And all shoes need to bend a little in the front in order for you to actually have that toe off and not be heel striking, which really hurts us with Haglund's deformity. So the Sauconys is what I use. The Pro, not the regular ones. These are the ones with the carbon plate. Those are my everyday runners. Nike Vaporfly is what I run in to race in those. And I find them really comfortable. Nothing rubs on the back. They fit beautifully for me. But that doesn't fit for everybody. And these shoes are $270, $225, which is a lot of money. And I found a great alternative that I want to talk to you about. So this is Mizuna. And this new Mizuna is called the Neo Vista. This is last year's model, which is currently on sale from Fleet Feet for $140. This is a carbon shoe with wonderful bend in the front, and it's fully soft on top. So this is a fantastic alternative to get you into a carbon-plated shoe with great foam underneath. The new one coming out in a month is going to be even softer. And since this entire upper is just knit, you can even put a foot stretcher in it and stretch it out a little bit more off your heel if you need to. I did it on my left foot. My right foot was perfect. Super bouncy, super fun. And again, this is the Mizuna Neo Vista, a great new alternative. Now remember, you got to do the taping and the icing and roll your feet and all this kind of fun stuff. Wear the right socks, compression socks. JoxSox is who I use on a daily basis. And I use Zensa compression socks when I race and when I run, but every day I'm using JoxSox. So these are things I do all day long to make sure my feet don't get injured and hurt. Because once you start that inflammation and pain, it's over, right? So I know I have a ton of videos on this. I'm always happy to answer anybody's questions. Now, let's talk about something super important. All of these shoes came with these throwaway, literally throwaway inserts. They're not even. This one had a little bit of stickiness. This is with the Endorphin Speed Roll, that Saucony that I use every day. But look at this. There is no arch support. No arch support. Pay attention. If you have no arch support, guess what? You're going to rub against the back of that shoe. That arch literally holds your shoe in place. So whatever shoe you're wearing should have arch support. And so there are lots of different things you can do, right? If you live in the California area or any place that has a road runner, they can make custom arch supports for you. I still go to California occasionally. I don't live there anymore, so I can't get those made on a regular basis. And they're fantastic. They last about 300 to 500 miles, depending. So with all of my running shoes, though, I actually use something different. I use a Treadlab, which has a permanent hard arch. I have extra high arches. And then you can buy the tops that go on top and replace the tops to go on your shoes. But that gives you a hard piece with a softer piece on top. And they fit on any shoes. Those are linked down below. I get mine through Amazon, so you can get them in a day. And they'll last you about a year. They're about $115 for those arches. And honestly, that insole is important as the shoes that you're going to get. So one more time, let's go through it. Just because this is a new, Mizuna Neo Vista. A new one's coming out, but the old version's on sale on the Fleet website for $140 a pair. And they're probably going to last you 200 or 300 miles. So this is a really good training shoe, super soft on top, won't hurt your Haglunds. You can stretch this out a little bit with a shoe stretcher. And it's all knit, whether you have a high arch, you need the top part stretched out, or the back to get off that heel. You're gonna love that bouncy insole. Any questions? Let me know. See you on the next Haglund's Deformity Achilles tendon issue video. Have a good day.